Hi, welcome back. Hey, thanks so much for joining me again in one of these episodes on Real Estate Investing Explained. And hey, look, this episode is a shout out for the Small Change website, who are supporting the entire series by letting me have a look and use at their website and letting me use their case studies in order to be able to explain some of these concepts. Now, if you want to find out more, go to leadersofthecrowd.com/small change. There is a tour of some of the websites there, a more detailed explanation, and you can download a free list of some of the key things to look for in investment contracts. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was the idea of impact investing. Right now, you've probably heard of impact investing when it comes to companies to invest in, right? You're not going to invest in a cigarette company or an arms company. For example, you might choose instead to invest in a medical equipment company or something that is oriented to solving the global warming crisis, for example, right? So without expressing any political views here or anywhere, the difference between Small Change and any of the other real estate crowdfunding websites, as far as I can tell, is that they offer this kind of impact investing measure, right? The Small Change Index. And the Small Change Index, we can take a look at that right now here on the website. You'll see that there are three key components to that: mobility, community, and economic vitality. And the idea of the types of projects that are put up on the Small Change website is that they are all oriented to making communities better, right? So if you take a look at mobility, for example, they're looking at projects that in the aggregate have a minimum standard of these three components. So when we look at mobility, for example, we're looking at, certainly has to be an urban location that is walkable, bike friendly, in a business corridor, has public transport, etc. For community, these are ways that the project enhances the quality of life in the area, right? In that particular vicinity or location of the project. So is there street life? Is there a park or plaza nearby? Is it a building reuse, right? So it might be an old building that is being renovated, etc. And you can take a look on the website and find out in greater detail what each one of these actually entails. And then the third is economic vitality. Look, one of the biggest criticisms that is leveled at developers is that they are only in it for themselves, right? Well, on the Small Change website, what you find is that there is a kind of layer of honesty overlaid. And I'm not talking about honesty in numbers, etc. That's something you have to assess separately and independently. What I'm talking about, though, is honesty in the way that a developer impacts the local community with the project that they have. So when looking at economic vitality, what the Small Change website wants to find is projects that are serving underserved communities, or that they are creating jobs, or that they have some kind of business incubation component, or offer diverse workforce, or green features, etc. Reduced parking is a big issue. With the advent of self-driving vehicles, the demand for parking is over time going to become less and less. So anyway, just this one episode, just a shout out for Small Change and appreciation for what really makes them different in the world of real estate crowdfunding is that they attempt to find projects that make positive impact on the communities in which they're located. So for more information on real estate investing and how to understand the terms that are used, go to leadersofthecrowd.com/small change. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot.